About there, what you want to do is feel down on the floor. There's two sort of, you've got the top of your feet, there's two bars.
Ah, there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So those are your running heels.
Okay.
And then if you put the heels of your feet on those, so lift them up and on top of it. Yeah, there. You'll feel the toe brakes are up the top of the two.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So,
what's the one? The brake?
The brakes, yeah.
Okay.
So you've got the rudders, those bottom bars, and then you've got the toe brakes up on top. Now the toe brakes we won't need too much, you only need those on landing. And I can pretty much do that, but
Yep.
yeah. So you've got armrests as well, they pop out. Get down from the other side, and they just help to rest your elbows on to control it.
Yeah.
And the real plane they're adjustable, so they're actually probably a wee bit more useful, but they're still quite good to have. Yeah. Cool, man. So this is all the overhead panel.
Yep.
And it has all the controls for electrics, hydraulics, the engine starters, all the stuff that you typically will set up before you go.
Yep.
But you can change while you're on the run. So, for example, we've got pressurization controls here and here, hydraulic pumps there, engine starters, and then all your lights are across the bottom there. And then you've got fuel. So we've got a wing tank on each side, so left and right, and a centre tank as well, which is not that far ahead there at the moment, but yeah, that's what we're running on. Yep. And these pumps will control that. So when that centre tank runs out of gas, we'll turn those two pumps off, just to stop them from overheating, because they're actually cooled by the fuel. Excuse me, you've got the seatbelt signs, and then just all the navigation and anti-icing and all that sort of carry on up there as well. So, it's quite a bit just in that one panel. Now this part here is called your MCP, so this is where all of the information that you want to put into autopilot is put. So courses, airspeeds, headings and altitudes, so anything that you want the plane to do goes into that one there. You've got left and right, so captain and co-pilot side display things, so we can change terrain for example, so I can bring up red crossroads. So there's the Alps.
Yep.
And if we take the scale out, it would show the Banks Peninsula on this side as well. So yeah, Banks Peninsula right here. Yep. So with Queenstown, for example, it'll show the lake and the terrain. Yep. Auto brake, so we need that for departure. We'll look at that in a second. Landing gear levers here. So for that, it pulls out.
Yep.
And upward out.
Right, yep.
Excuse me. Speed brake. Independent engine control, so left and right and reverses, so they come up on landing.
Yep.
Fuel control switches, so at the moment both engines are running.
Yep.
So they're up and they stay there.
Yep.
Flat lever, so lift it up, drop it down.
Right, yep.
Yep. And the trim wheel, so you've got the trim switch here. So
this one,
yeah, so you use the yoke to pitch up and down, but there's quite a lot of force involved in it, so the trim just takes out the forces involved, so it's just kind of fine tuning it if you like. So you use this for the rough angle,
yep.
and then you fine tune it with trim. So this wheel is old school, the new planes don't have that, but it goes quite fast, so you just
yep.
fingers away from it pretty much.
Yep.
The display, so you've got captain's, co-pilot side, they can be switched over through computers, 3 computers running it, so triple redundancy. And you can switch data between the two. If your screen's died, I can put one on yours, or I would take control of one off one. That's the one I was telling you about, it's got all that information on it. So you've got 5 degrees, 10 degrees, 15 up here, up to 60 odd. On departure, we will aim for about 15 degrees. Yep. Which is between 7 and 10 degrees. Yep. And that will give us a nice steady climb. time it.
Yep.
We'll look at all that stuff once we move on, it'll be easier. That's your nav display, so that's what has all your headings, tracks, down there traffic, so those are all planes around us, and right now what they do. And that stuff. These two you can put a whole lot of information on, but in the sim it's pretty much just the engine displays and the fuel.
Yep.
But on the 777, for example, we can have electronic checklists. We can show you which doors are open and all that sort of stuff. They're pretty cool. And in this panel here is all just radios, navigation frequencies, and light controls, that sort of thing for the cockpit lighting.
Yep.
So yeah, good. But how's the lighting in here for the camera? Do you need lights on or anything? Or?
If you can.
Yeah, so over on your left-hand side is a couple of dimmer switches. So you can set those to where it's going to help you out.
Oh yeah.
It's probably
That's good, yeah.
that is good.
Yep.
Yeah. Right, so these two boxes are called CDUs. These are the brains of the aircraft, basically. So there's a whole lot of computers behind the flight deck, but this is the interface for it. And all the information that you put in here is gone. So that's probably the most important part to get right, is to make sure the data going in here is going to help you.
Yep.
So I've set it up for Christchurch, which is where we are, so it tells the computer where we are, what we're doing.
So both are pretty much same.
Normally they're independent,
Okay.
so I can normally type stuff in mine independent of yours, and then a big part of it is between the two pilots checking that the other person's done it right before you enter it. So I'll change something and then I'll take control and you will check it and enter it. So you do it as a team. You never in there by yourself because then that's what stuff's going up. So I've put some speed, some weights, put the fuel and all that sort of carry on, and it's given us a speed of 133 knots, which is the speed at which we want to take off. So what will happen is on the takeoff roll, I'll say rotate, which means to lift the nose up, and you're just going to bring the yoke back towards your stomach, and you want about 3 seconds between the start of it and you're getting to where you want it to be. And you'll sit nice and 15 degrees. We can function it from there, so it's a bit of sort of playing with it to get it right.
So how many times when you say 80 knots, so where can you see 80 knots here or something?
Yep, it'll count up. So 45 is the lowest to the read, yeah, and as we accelerate, then we'll climb in here in this box.
Yep.
And I do a check at 80 knots to make sure they're matching.
Yep. Okay.
And then, so there's our VR speed there. Once we hit that, I'll send a rotate and we go from there. So pretty good. Any questions so far?
No.
Cool. Alright. So the engines are going. What we can do is just set up, we're on the gate and we can set up for the takeoff. So what you want to do is take the auto brake on that, turn that left to RTO, which is rejected takeoff. Yep. So what that's done is it's told the computer we're going to do a takeoff.
Okay.
And if for any reason at all you want to abort the takeoff, you pull the power back and the computer will automatically tell that's what you want to do. And it'll put the spoilers up and it reverses. So, and brake as well, so it'll stop you from doing the takeoff. Yeah, so if you have a bird strike or something's not right or one of your engines is not working properly, then
It's not a break.
it's going to help you. As soon as you touch the planes yourself, though, it'll disconnect the braking, so generally you just let the plane do it itself.
So the brake is both sides together or just one?
They're independent, so yeah. But for the taxi, we've got the tiller, which is so down we'll turn the nose left, and up we'll turn the nose right.
Okay.
But in some
Not
planes,
this one?
not in the air, no, on the ground.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then in some planes you'll just use the rudder. The rudder's getting into the nose wheel. So you can in this as well, but it's just whichever suits you. Yeah. Cool. So that's done. Landing gears down. We can go taxi line on, which is that one there. Just that right one. Yep. And just double check the seatbelts are on. These cars are off. That's good. And flat, you can put some 5, so lift that up. Put it back down. Yep, and then lift it back to 5. Spot on. And parking brake. Let's go even closer.
There's no seat back here.
There is, but
Inside. Oh, yeah. That's fine.
we don't need it.
Alright.
We're not going to be that rough, are we?
No.
And just a couple of limitations with the simulator is there's traffic. Sometimes you come in and do a landing and the plane will taxi out in front of you, or they do some weird things sometimes.
I've read a bit about it on the
Generally, just as best you can. I know it's hard.
Yeah.
You don't do a crash at all, do you?
Awesome, cool. So, you only really need a little bit of power, so like, just bring them up a tiny bit. About there.